This channel's real, this channel's about documenting, this channel's about talking, having an open opinions. And let's get started. Say whoa, say whoa. Say whoa. Head of a horse, the body of a man. Unidentified flying object. Welcome back to another video. Thailand's Death Island. Death Island was dubbed Thailand's most mysterious and dark island. Now it's located on the western side of the Gulf of Thailand. In recent years, many tourists have lost their lives. Now, he was a German tourist. His body was found in the jungle. He allegedly died of heart failure or allegedly by snake. She was 30 years old. Her body was found dead, half-eaten, supposedly by lizards. Now, the police investigation concluded that it was a suicide. Though questions remain unanswered, the case was reopened. Security images were released, but the mother does not believe the woman seen was her daughter. It was reported that she checked into a hotel using a fake name. She is allegedly connected to a cult that's located in that area, I believe. Now, in 2017, she was 23 years old. Now, they say that she is Russian. She disappeared from her hostel, leaving her belongings behind. Now, they say that she went diving, but she is still missing to this day. The police believe she drowned at sea, allegedly. Now, this was back in 2016. He was a 26-year-old British backpacker. He was found dead in a swimming pool at the sunset on Siari Beach. I hope I said that right. Now, an investigation was launched, and it was concluded that he was not murdered, but his family believes otherwise. Now, back in 2015, his body was found hung in his room on New Year's Day. Now, the case was ruled another suicide, even though his hands were found tied behind his back. I'm going to read that once again. The case was ruled a suicide, even though his hands were found tied behind his back. Back in 2015, now this is in January, she's from New Zealand. Her name was Christina. She was also found dead in her room. They investigated, but they say again, no foul play. Back in 2014, their bodies were found dead and brutally murdered at the Siari Beach. Now, the Thai police launched an investigation. Footprints were compared to those of local workers in the area, along with DNA swabs were taken. Now, former workers, their names I believe is Zalin and Zatun, I don't know, were found guilty and sentenced to death. Now, the lawyers claimed that the murder weapon did not match the suspect's DNA. Protests took place because some believed that they were used as scapegoats to cover up the real killers. Back in 2014, this 25-year-old British tourist was found at sea. Police suspected he had fallen from a height of 50 feet and he had accidentally drowned. Now, his family believes there was foul play. And if you do more research on his case, he had to be brought out into the middle of the sea and hung from something 50 feet in the air for him to drop and die by sea. I believe that this young man fell off a building somewhere high and they threw his body into the sea, allegedly. In 2012, this 32-year-old Brit was found dead after a motorcycle crash. Now, his wallet and watch was never recovered. Well, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. These were just some of the cases that I put on here. There has been a lot, okay? Now, there is a conspiracy around this whole island, around the deaths, the possible cover-ups, and all that. Now, I was thinking it was going to be more towards like maybe supernatural, possibly government, but the government's still involved, allegedly, in my eyes. So I had asked myself, so why and how has this beautiful island become a death trap? You know what I mean? Now, it is reported that the island is ruled by a local mafia family, and that does make a lot of sense because with the mafia family running the island, of course, you know, the police are going to be under control and certain businesses and higher ups, right? I mean, that's how the world works, allegedly. So this was reported by The Independent. Now, it says that the mafia family demanded protection, money, and control from the local police force. Now, with all these risks that is going on this island daily, yearly, monthly, people still continue to come here. Yes, it's a beautiful island, but I will not. You know, for the guy to have hung himself with his hands tied behind his back. You know, and I feel sorry for all these families that know that that this is wrong. They know that it was foul play, and it's like there's not much you can do. You know, we feel all powerful, allegedly, here, you know, in America. I'm just going to throw this out here. But we really don't understand how we really don't have any power when we are in other people's countries, right? And if there were witnesses, I doubt any of them are going to say anything because they live there in fear of their lives. On top of that, if I was to see something and say something, I'll probably be missing too, so people wouldn't even know that I seen it. So I hope you guys, like I said, did enjoy this video. And like I always say, guys, do not obey. Stay woke. Peace.